I'm Sandra DeNovellis, and we are in the West Village on the corner of Christopher and Hudson, and you are watching Flavors of New York.
Hi, very nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Welcome to the Warren.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump behind the bar.
Great, great. So tell me what you're gonna make.
So this is a new drink on the cocktail menu. It's called the Higgins, named after a very good friend of mine. It's a tequila-based cocktail. It's about 1.5 ounces of tequila, half an ounce of agave nectar, 3/4 of lime juice actually, and an ounce of a plum shrub. And the plum shrub is very interesting because it's plum that we cook down with apple cider vinegar and brown sugar, and we make a reduction. And it takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth it.
Wow, sounds great.
Should
Can't
I
wait
go
to
for
try
it?
Yes, go for it.
Here we have 1.5 ounces of tequila. We do a 1/2 ounce of the agave, 3/4 ounce of the lime juice, and then here we have prepped the plum shrub. Exactly 1 ounce.
And you said that takes about 1.5 hours to reduce, right?
That it does. And you know what? I left out a key ingredient. We do just a splash of the rhubarb bitter, which really smooths it out. So excited for you to try it.
It's fantastic.
And here we have just a plum garnish
Are we served on ice?
on ice. Enjoy.
That is so good.
I'm glad you like it.
Because you really can taste like a multitude of different flavors in this. It's fantastic.
A lot of it comes from the complexity of the plum shrub. And like I said, the rhubarb bitter really ties it all together and gives it just a little bit of sweetness.
I love it. What's really interesting about the Warren is that it was built on this land when the British bought it over as New Amsterdam and then converted it to New York. Admiral Peter Warren was one of the largest landowners here in the West Village. So there's really quite a big history. Can you speak to that story?
Very true. When he got out of the Navy, he was bequeathed some land and wound up buying many other parcels around it. And it was known as the Warren Estate. And Christopher Street right here was the southern border of the Warren Estate. We really wanted to have some geographical and historical relevance when we were opening up the Warren 6 years ago, and I couldn't think of a better person to name it after. When we first opened, we weren't able to get our liquor license for the first 4 months, so we relied heavily on our wine program. And we decided to do a very global wine program. We have wines from France, Italy, California as well, Australia, Chile, and that has really stuck with us. Now we really go more towards cocktailing, and we're known for our cocktails, but we've always kept a very large wine presence, and it's something that we really want to keep going.
So you have some really interesting cocktails. Can you tell us about more?
Certainly, yeah. So we try to incorporate not just traditional spirits, tequila, vodka, or gin, but we have a cocktail with moonshine. Mezcal has really taken off in the last few years, which is one of our most popular cocktails. It's called the Madriguera, made with mezcal. So we do some charred pineapple, a little bit of fresh lime, agave, and a chipotle bitter, which really rounds it out beautifully. And we do a Aleppo salt and pepper on the rim, which is quite nice. The next one that's very popular is our Mr. Jones. So that is a gin-based cocktail, but we do a basil peppercorn reduction, which the chef makes in-house. And that's balanced out by Italicus, which is a bergamot liqueur, very similar to grapefruit, and a little bit of fresh lime juice and some simple syrup. And we top it off with egg whites and then shake it. And the egg whites really lend the head at the top of the drink, which gives it a very nice mouthfeel as well.
I want to find out more about the menu.
Oh, definitely. So we like to define ourselves as a New York City gastropub. And I think it's a little bit different than if you go to England to a gastropub where you're just getting fish and chips, maybe a nice burger, nice craft beers and all this. But we try to go a little bit further and push the envelope a little bit. So one of our more popular dishes is vegetarian meatballs, which are made from eggplant. We press them overnight, get all the water out, and we just use the sinew to make the meatball itself. We have a really nice tuna tartare, but sadly it's going to have to come off the menu because it's not summertime anymore. But what we're really known for is our burger. The burger's fantastic. We do a dry aged blend, short rib, hanger, and chuck, and with our signature onion jam on the roll. and that is something that we're really known for, and it's phenomenal. Another dish that I want to bring out today is our crispy pork belly, and that's served with the pickled gigante bean and onion salad on the side, and with a nice bordelade reduction as well. And the last dish I think we want to bring out is a salmon scallop crudo, and that's done in a slightly Asian style with the ginger ponzu sauce, and we have serrano chili and some microgreens on top. And again, that's raw salmon sashimi style with a little piece of raw scallop on top as well. So I hope you enjoy it. Oh, and Sandra, look, Chef Juan's here right now. He's gonna come show us where all the magic happens.
Follow me into the kitchen. Hi, Juan.
Hi, Sandra, how you doing?
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, so tell me what you're gonna make.
So we're gonna make 3 dishes. We're gonna make the famous Warren burger. We're gonna do the salmon and scallop crudo, and we're gonna do a crispy pork belly.
Great, excited.
Salmon and scallop crudo, thin slices of salmon and chunks of scallop. Comes with ginger. Scallions. Fresh slice of serrano or jalapeno. Got the ginger ponzu sauce. Fresh microgreens. Salmon and scallop crudo.
Wow, that looks so good. Fantastic.
We're doing the Warren burger. So we have our own blend made from short rib, hanger, and dry aged meat. Fresh brioche bun. Toast it a little bit. We do our onion jam in house. Just onion jam, red wine, bunch of juices, vinegars, and spices. White cheddar cheese. Free-cell lettuce. Here we are. So Warren burger. We're gonna sear the pork belly, put it in the oven. Some nice crispy color in it. Gigante beans. Cherry tomatoes. Pickled onion. Olive oil. Fresh chopped parsley. Salt. Pepper. Mix it.
I can't wait to try that salmon crudo. It looks so good. Wow. That looks great. Juan, tell me the sauce on that pork belly. What is that made out of?
Pork bones and mirepoix, tomato paste, red wine, shallots, thyme. So this is our pork belly.
Oh wow. Can't wait. Yummy. Looks great. So Dimitri, tell us again what we have today.
So I decided to bring out these 3 dishes. I'd like to start with the salmon scallop crudo. It is thinly sliced sashimi style salmon with 1 piece of raw scallop on top of each piece of the salmon, and we do it in a ginger ponzu sauce and with a little bit of microgreen on top. So it does have a little Asian flavor to it. One of our more popular dishes. over here, we have our Warren Burger, which is one of our signature dishes. We have our red onion jam at the bottom, which lends a little sweetness and savoriness to the burger as well, frisee, and Gruyere cheese on top. And the last dish right here, I'm very proud of, is our crispy pork belly. Again, it's topped with some bordelaise sauce, and on the side, we're served with gigante beans and pickled onions in the little salads.
So tell me about this wine. I understand it's yours.
Yeah, so this is Maison Le Pin. It's me and my partner started working on making wine about 2 years ago. We had gotten in contact with the winemaker, and we decided to fly out to France and really taste and get into it. And we decided on doing a Sauvignon Blanc, and this really tastes more like a Sancerre because of the minerality. It's very crisp and dry, notes of citrus, but that limestone is what really shines through. And it pairs very well with a lot of the dishes on our menu.
I can't wait to try it.
Wait, how about one more cheers?
Okay. Cheers.
Hey Lindsay, how
Hi.
are you? How's
Good,
everything
how are
going?
you? It's amazing.
Oh,
Thank
wonderful,
you. Great
wonderful.
To be here.
This is Lindsay from
Hi.
By Niche. She does our digital marketing.
Yes,
And
hi.
it's absolutely fantastic. And without her, none of this would have happened.
Oh, well, we're very honored to be able to be part of this incredible establishment. So wonderful. Yes, I guess
Well-
we can come a little closer to the dishes. Yay. It's a treat to be here. Part of what we do at By Niche and with working with restaurants is staging the food. So one thing I noticed during this process was maybe we should cut open the burger.
I think that's a great idea.
All know how fabulous this burger tastes, and sometimes the taste doesn't translate without a little nudge visually.
And that's what you're good at.
Giving a little visual nudge to show how great it tastes.
Well, I'm so impressed. I mean, everything looks so fantastic and really a diverse menu. Lots of wonderful cocktails. You own your own wine label. So where do you go from here?
Sandra, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Well, it's been quite the journey. You know, I'm very blessed and fortunate to have a great team in the kitchen and a great team on the floor behind me. I could obviously not do this on my own. But the 6 years, they haven't all been easy, especially the last couple of years with COVID. But, you know, everyone being vaccinated and having a little more confidence in the restaurant industry and coming out and doing the right thing, I feel like we're turning a corner. And hopefully, the sky's the limit.
The West Village is so rich with so many restaurants, not to mention New York City. So, and as you mentioned, it's been a tough year. But you know, what do you want to say about that?
I just want to say, come down to the West Village, support the food scene. We have some amazing restaurants doing great things, and it's really an incredible place to be. So come on in and come eat with us.
So here's to 2021.
2021, yes. Cheers to that.
I want everyone to come on down to the Warren. There's outdoor seating, and it's just fantastic.